Hey, what's up, everybody? It's KG Chaos. In this video, we're going to talk about Sea of Thieves and 13 things I think they should improve or add to the game. Sorry that I hadn't put a video up at all this weekend at all. I was kind of busy and some other things came up, so I wasn't really able to post anything. But anyways, I'm going to get right into it this week. And okay, first we're going to set off with the improvements that they could add to the game. So I don't think people should be able to like steal your resources. I know this game's like pretty much all about that, but I don't think you should be able to like completely steal someone's resources unless you sink their ship, like their barrels of bananas or cannonballs, whatever it really is. If they sink your ship, then they'll like float to the surface and you can actually get them that way. I don't think you should be able to just steal them. So that's kind of like, that's my opinion on that. I wish they would do something like that because it'd be a lot easier to not have to worry about that. And if someone was aboard your ship, they couldn't just eat your bananas, keep healing themselves while they're shooting at you. So that's one reason I really thought of that. Number two, make it where they cannot grab your ammo. So that's one of the big things in this game that I really hate, because someone, like, if you guys ever got spawn trapped, I'm pretty sure you have, where someone just gets on your ship and they keep killing you over and over again, you want to quit off the game. Then you make it where you don't, like, they can't get on your, like, steal your ammo or take your ammo just to reload. You can't really steal it, but they need to make it where you can't do that, because that's really one of the main issues, because whenever you load into the game, like you die and you like spawn off the ferry, you can't really, you don't see your screen. You spawn before you do, so they can instantly go to where you're at, where you spawned, and they can shoot you, which is really annoying. And they really need to do something about that. They need to put a safety respawn timer. So number three is a safety respawn timer. That would help a lot for people that are getting spawn trapped, and because if you guys ever did it, it happened to me a lot. I've never done it to anyone because it's I just never done it, but people do it to me all the time, and I just literally just get destroyed over and over again because they shoot me as soon as I spawn, and I can't do anything because you have to bring your gun out, and usually it's your saber first. That always comes out for some fucking reason, even if it's not in the first slot. So that's really what the big issue is on this game, and the only way you can really get away from that is if you sink your own ship. And that's another problem, is because you can't really do that, because every time you try to take the ring or the helm or whatever and bring up the anchor, they just shoot you. So it's just an ongoing issue that they need to implement something that will help. And I think a spawn timer would help, like a safety spawn timer, because then they couldn't kill you right off. You could kill them, get them off your damn ship. Or if you can't shoot either in the safety spawn timer, at least you can get your boat up and run into a rock or do something with it. They can actually lose health. Number four is reduce the skeleton accuracy. If you guys have ever like drove into an island, drove away from the island, or just got on an island and started killing skeletons because you were getting their loot, or you're getting the skulls, they have perfect accuracy when it comes to blunderbusses and regular pistols. You can jump around all you want, and they will still hit you. And if there's like more than like 3 or 4 of them, you're just gonna die. I remember I ran into this one little thing before, and like there's like 10 of them all had guns, and I just died instantly because they have perfect accuracy. And the only way you can get away from that is if you hide behind something, like peek out, shoot, then go back, because they'll shoot at the wall and still, I mean, they'll miss you, of course. But that's another thing I wish they'd add. If you guys have ever like started driving away from an island and you're super fucking far away, and they shoot a cannonball and it hits you, and you're like, they time it just right. Like, that needs to be fixed too. Like, their aim assist is too high. Like, they need to drop it down a little bit. That shit is too high. It shouldn't be that high, because it's really annoying how you can just be driving away from an island and they just bombard you with fucking rockets, fucking cannonballs, and hit you and shit. So that's another thing they need to fix, because it is really annoying. Number five. Make it where you can move the ammo box around with you. So there's a problem where you go on an island, you run out of ammo, so you go all the way back to your ship and get your ammo box. Hopefully they implement something to where you can actually move your box around, like move it to different areas. That also help with people trying to steal your ammo when they board your ship, because if you have it in a certain spot, they won't know where it's at. So hopefully they do implement something like this, because we're going to take it down with you to an island to help you kill skulls, get the skulls, whatever, kill the skeleton captains and all that. So that's something else I really wish they would add, because it really does make sense. Like they should make it where you can move it around and stuff. So that's pretty cool in my opinion that they should add. Also, they need to implement, like, let's see, have you ever been in a little ship and you just got destroyed by a big ship? Well, I think they should add something like, if you're in a galleon, you're in a galleon server. If you're in a sloop, you're in a sloop server. I don't know, it makes it it makes it more, let's say, for the little guy you don't die as much, and for the big guy you actually have to have skill and actually fight other big ships, and you can't just run from them and just take out little ships, because you're not good at taking out big ships. That's something, in my opinion, I wish that they would add, because that is something that is really, really important in my opinion, because small ships just get destroyed by bigger ships all the time because you have no defense against. The only thing you have is being able to run, but if you're both in the wind, you go the same speed, so it really makes no sense why they shouldn't do something like this. Number 7, outposts should be safe zones, like a certain radius that you can't shoot within it, or make it where everything disappears around you as soon as you enter the certain radius, and it doesn't, like, no one can see you, can't see anyone. Or they should make it where it has like certain defenses, kind of like other games do, like in like certain safe zones where you attack someone, you get the law on you or something like that. Then you add something where like there's like different like security whatever really, and then like they have cannons or something like that, and they actually help you out if someone starts shooting at you. Hopefully they make it where it's like the only way they could do it, make that where it wouldn't be broken, was make it where as long as they don't shoot someone, like say they shoot someone or shoot someone's ship with their ship, then they help you. Not like someone just misfires. That hopefully they don't like make it where they shoot you anyways. Hopefully it's like if they attack you, like physically harm you or harm your ship, then they start helping you out. So that's something, in my opinion, that'd be really cool, and I hope that they add, because it'd help a lot of people out. Because if you guys ever been like delivering loot and someone just runs up on an outpost and kills you, yeah, well that sucks. So I mean, they need to add an outpost, a safety zone, so that cannot happen. I mean, they can maybe make it where they can get on your ship and steal your shit, maybe, but they shouldn't make it where you can just die, because that's really annoying whenever you're just turning your loot, just minding your own business, and big old ship or something rolls up and just destroys you. I've done it to people a couple of times, so I know how it really feels. It happens to me multiple times. So anyways, number 8, the skull that tells you where the active fort is should change its eye color if someone is attacking it. So I don't think it does. I've never noticed that it does. I think it's always green no matter what. They need to make it where, like, say someone's attacking the base or attacking the fort, that it actually, like, the eyes glow red or something, so people know it's being attacked, and that you know that you can go over there or don't go over there. So that's something, in my opinion, they should add, because that's actually a really, really good thing that they could add, because then you'll know if you're going into a fucking war zone with 4 galleons or you're just going by yourself. And number 9, guys, is being hit by a sword and you can't move. I know it's happened to everybody. It's happened to me. I've done it to people. You get sliced by the sword, you literally can't move. If y'all have actually noticed, you can jump, but you cannot move around when you're getting hit by a sword. That needs to be changed. That is retarded. That shouldn't be a thing in real life or anything like that. If I was getting hit by a sword, yeah, it's probably going to hurt the fuck out of me, but I'm not going to just stand there and take 3 or 4 more blows and then die. That's something that needs to be fixed. I don't know if it's broken like that or they made it like that on purpose, but it does not need to be like that, because it's really, really retarded how things like that can just happen to you out of nowhere. And yeah, I mean, that's just that's my opinion. Number 10. There needs to be more than, I think, in my opinion, more than 1 fort active, maybe 2 forts active, 1 on each side of the map at one time, because they take forever to respawn. I think like the most I've ever waited in the lobby is an hour and a half before one actually spawned and I was able to go to it again. So that's something that they need to implement. They need to put at least 2 forts, 1 on each side of the map. That would help with other people not just getting destroyed, because I've seen where I watched a far distance off, because I was in a sloop one time, and it was like 4 big ships was going at it trying to take out this fort, and it's just a non-stop battle because they keep coming back and you can't do it. So in my opinion, they need to add at least 2, because it'll fix that problem, because no one's ever gonna get that skull unless they just like give up, but no one's gonna give up on that, because you can get 10 plus G's from those forts. So no one's really gonna give up and be like, yeah, okay, you can have it. You're just gonna keep going back and forth, and finally someone is going to actually die. But I mean, it's not gonna happen, because you're just going to keep coming back and forth. So this would fix that, and also fix to where you can actually get more than 1 in the time zone that it gives you, because an hour and a half, I don't know if that's broken and they have it like that, but that needs to be down a little bit, maybe 30 minutes at least, 20-30 minutes, but it shouldn't be an hour and a half, because that's literally like the least like time that I've actually been in a match and it's actually spawned. Number 11, you should be either able to hold a gold or silver cup in each hand, or like small valuable, like you guys know the skulls, or actually like the jewelry box, anything like that. You should be able to hold 2 of those, 1 in each hand, because you can only hold 1. They're really small and you can't even run with them. So they need to make it where you can hold 2 and walk, or you can hold 1 and run, which is, in my opinion, that'd be great, because it just makes sense. I'm not gonna hold a little jewelry box and just walk 2 miles an hour like I do with a big old chest. The chest I understand, but the little jewelry things I do not. Number 12, maybe they should add like, I know that we're gonna add different vehicles over time, or different ships over time, and hopefully one of them has, or they add it to all of them to where they all have a a cargo spot that has a lock on it. So maybe like when you're getting attacked, they have to either sink your ship, or okay, let me rephrase that. They have to, when they sink your ship, it actually stays at the bottom until they break that open because the ships disappear. Then you make it to where you can actually, the enemies will pick lock it, or they have to kill the captain or whoever has the key and actually open it up, or like, and only one person's allowed to get in there, like the captain or whoever has the key is the only person allowed in there. So then you can hide your loot and actually have time to go back and fight them and kill them and get your loot back, because it'll be sitting at the bottom in a locked compartment. So that's actually a pretty cool idea. A friend actually told me that one, so that one's actually a really cool idea. Number 13, better load times. If you guys ever died and you're trying to get back on your ship before they sink it, and it takes forever to load, it takes like a minute, like 30 seconds for it to actually open the doors for you to actually load out, and then like another 30 just to actually get on the to actually load in. So that's something that needs to be actually implemented also, because those load times are horrible and need to be fixed. And I mean, they fixed the actual load time when you're actually getting in the game, I believe. Like, it's actually been really quick now. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry I haven't released one in a few days, or like this last weekend or something like that. Just had stuff going on, so I wasn't able to post anything. But anyways, guys, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and I will see you guys next time.